Hey guys, it's Beedie. The channel is Miss Beedie, and in this video I'm going to explain what your glasses prescription actually means. So you go and have your sight test, and at the end they give you a piece of paper with some numbers on there. Now this piece of paper will have some letters on there. You will see SPH, which is short for sphere. Now a sphere is the shape of a football, soccer ball, you know, that kind of thing. You'll also see CYL, which is short for cylinder, which is to do with astigmatism. Now, if you're not sure what astigmatism is, I have a video of that on this channel. I will link that above. It's just to do with the shape of the eye, and it can affect your vision. Another thing you will see is axis. Now, axis and CYL are related, and they are both to do with astigmatism. You will also see the word AD, and that is to do with a reading prescription to correct a condition called presbyopia. And again, if you're unsure what presbyopia is, there is a video of that on this channel, and I will link that above as well. So the numbers on your prescription are measured in diopters, diopter sphere for the spherical power, and then diopter CYL for the cylindrical power. And then your axis is measured in degrees, just like degrees, you know. So now we have an understanding of what the words mean, we are going to have a look at what the numbers mean. And to do that, I have 3 characters. Each of them have different prescriptions, and we're going to use them to kind of understand what these numbers all mean. So the first person we have is a lady called Olivia. Now Olivia went to get her eyes tested, and when she was done, they gave her this prescription. So you can see for the right eye, under the sphere, the SPH, we have +3. Now the fact that there is a plus implies that Olivia is hyperopic. And by hyperopic, we mean long-sighted. And by long-sighted, we mean she has problems focusing on things up close sometimes. Far away might be okay, but she needs that plus power to help her to see things a little bit clearer. So in her right eye, she has a +3. You'll notice underneath the CYL, the CYL, and the axis, there is no power, there is nothing there, which means that her eye is perfectly shaped like a football, and there is no astigmatism there. Now in her left eye, she has a +2. Again, it's a plus, which means she is hyperopic, also known as long-sighted. However, she has got astigmatism in this left eye. So under the CYL, the cylinder, she has got a power of a -0.75. And then under the axis, she has got 30. Now the axis and the cylinder come together. You can't have one without the other, because the axis tells you where that power of the cylinder is acting. Now the smallest possible power you can have is a 0.25, and powers go up in increments of 0.25. Next, we have one of Olivia's friends, and we're going to call her Mellie. Mellie also has a prescription. She went to the optometrist, had her eyes tested, and they gave her this. Now you'll notice with Mellie there is a minus and not a plus. That minus implies that she is myopic, myopic, yeah, which means she is short-sighted. And by short-sighted, we just mean that things are clearer for her up close when she doesn't have her glasses on, but they might be a little bit blurry further away, so she needs glasses to see things further away. Now on here it says a -1 on her right eye, and she has got some level of astigmatism. She has the power, which is a -150, and then the axis, which is a 105. In her left eye, she's got a power of a -3, still minus, so it also means that she's short-sighted in that eye, and she has a power of astigmatism of -1, and then the axis, which is at 45 degrees. Okay, so the next and final person that we have is Olivia and Mellie's friend, and his name is Cyrus. Now Cyrus is a little bit older than Olivia and Mellie, so you'll see he has an extra part to his prescription that Olivia and Mellie did not have. So his spherical power, in the right eye we have a +0.25, so he's a tiny weeny bit long-sighted in that eye, and he has a small amount of astigmatism. In the left eye it's a -0.25, so he is slightly short-sighted, and he has a tiny bit of astigmatism there too. What Cyrus does have though is a reading AD. Now you will find there is a +2 in that column where it says AD. Now your AD will always be positive because it's an AD, and it is added onto your distance prescription to help with your reading. Now not everybody will have this in their prescription, but there will come a day when you do, and this is all explained in my presbyopia video, so please watch that one when you finish with this one. So for Cyrus, he's, you know, getting up there in years. His AD is a +2. Initially it won't be that high, it will start a little bit lower, and you'll find that it gradually increases. So if you do have this AD part in your prescription, it just means you've gotten to the stage where you need a little bit of help for your reading, and that's completely fine. Alright guys, so I hope that helped in the explanation of what your prescription means. If you've had a sight test and you still have your prescription, grab it, have a look, and see if you can understand what it means. I know it can be confusing at times, but I hope this video kind of simplified things. Give it a thumbs up if you learned something, if you liked the video. Check out the other videos I mentioned before, and I will see you guys in the next one.